You ready for the greatest collab we'll ever do?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be better than Sly Cooper even.
Is he gonna be Chronicles 3 co-star?
No, even gonna be better than that. Because anything's better than Xenoblade Chronicles.
Ooh.
I can say it that way too. Oh.
Hello everybody, my name is Gear to you, and welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons Island Transfer 2.
Yeah! Our new collab. Known as it's our co-op.
I'm here with
Green Cove's Gaming.
and we're recording live from Walt Disney World.
Yeah, we actually are recording this from the Walt Disney World. Yes, we are. In Orlando.
So this is the greatest project we are ever going to do on this channel.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be Pepsi great.
It's going to be poggers.
Oh,
He literally rolled his eyes.
oh gee.
So, yeah. This is basically like a way you could transfer your save file to another Nintendo Switch because apparently Animal Crossing is too good for the Switch Online cloud save. They had to go invent their own thing, which is basically the same thing.
And they have a box
Yeah.
with a leaf on it.
Well, I guess that's worth the extra charge.
And then also the bound tape. That also costs $1.
The $1,000 tape.
Not $1,000. No, it's $1, not $1,000. We're not EA. We only charge for the leaf and the brown tape. We don't charge for the actual like white box. We're not EA. We're not that evil.
The box itself is free. You gotta pay for the marketing.
Yeah, I'd pay for the marketing.
So,
Had to pay the programmers to program the code.
programmers, I am one of you, apparently.
And I said the customers had to pay for
Oh.
the programmers, not the work. No, not the actual CEOs or bosses. The customers had to pay for everything.
Sounds like a horrible work environment.
I know how it would be.
So anyway, this is Animal Crossing.
Here's 50 cents for you. Here's 32 cents for you. Here's 6 cents for you, and now here's $55 for you.
Yeah, that person's just doing all the work.
Yeah. Another one that's getting 2 cents is doing all the work.
Going doing the 2 cents is doing all the booleans, the semicolons.
Yeah. You have to make sure to press enter every time.
Okay.
Every line. One separate line.
My family teases me all the time about semicolons because, like, programming languages can't make up their mind if they're going to use them or not.
And
Because C# uses them, but Swift doesn't. It's really annoying.
wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the programming language I knew had them, so
Yeah.
thankfully because Java has them.
So, this is Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
This is technically our first Animal Crossing game on the channel.
Yeah, it's also our first game recording Disney too.
Yeah.
In Florida. So yeah, it's twice in a row. 2 birds with 1 stone.
That's funny because birds are animals.
Yeah.
It's Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's bad in Animal Crossing, hitting people with people's stones.
What if you hit 2 rocks with 1 bird? 2 stones with 1 bird?
Wait, what?
Like you throw a bird and it hits 2 stones.
That would be even worse. For the bird, at least. Maybe not for the stone or you, but for the bird.
Well, maybe the bird deserves it.
What did he do?
Being a bird.
Being a bird. So, okay, where's Esteban at? Let's throw him.
You stay away from Esteban.
But I'm gonna throw we're gonna throw him to the stones.
Stay away from Esteban. Get your own board.
But I want to throw Esteban 2.0 to the stones.
Mine. Bark, 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 woof, woof, woof.
But you're a guy too.
Bitch.
Fuck you. Okay.
Man, we gotta get you a board when we were here.
Okay.
Yeah, James and I got
Okay.
one when you were here. You gotta get one now.
Okay, I will.
Yeah,
I should get a Disney shirt too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know when I went to Universal, I was gonna get like a. Last time I went to Universal, I was gonna get like a Jaws towel.
Jaws.
But I didn't because I got sick that day when I went. So like, yeah. Next time I go, I'm gonna get a Jaws towel at Universal.
You were quite sick of going to the parks.
No, I got sick out in the park, but I didn't get sick of the part. I just got sick of the part.
You're just sick of it all in general.
No, I wasn't.
Now you're sick of me.
What? Yeah, I mean, it's only been 3 hours. I hope I don't get any more sick of you.
We've known each other
Then
for...
you had to clean it up.
We've known... Okay, that reminds me of a terrible thing.
What?
So, for those who don't know, I work at Galaxy's Edge. There's a milk stain.
Oh, God.
One day, somebody didn't clean one of the machines the day before.
Ooh.
And it got chunky on the top. It was disgusting.
God.
I avoid that machine when I pour drinks for people.
I remember my very, very first job, which was McDonald's. I remember there was like, I was working like a late shift. I didn't close, but I did work a late shift. I remember there was like a customer that like basically didn't even make it to the bathroom. And they went like, you know,
oh god,
poop too. It's like, oh,
right.
So I don't know who, I didn't clean it up, someone else did, but I was like, jeez. Yeah. That was like one of the worst, like, that was an interesting night, but at least.
There was somebody who changed
Well,
it.
what's funny, it was in front of the camera too. Right in front of the camera too. I was like, are you kidding me?
They're gonna get in trouble.
Like, just some lady that was just, I guess, didn't make it to the bathroom, I guess, in time.
No, I won't say the restaurant name, but I picked up a shift one day. So, like, I was in charge of, like, sweeping and cleaning the tables and stuff. Yeah. And then, like, all of a sudden, there's a woman who comes by with a bag.
Yeah.
So, like, I open up the thing, like they do, saying, we'll take care of it. And she's like, oh, no, there's a diaper in here. Oh. She literally changed her baby on the table.
Oh, jeez.
We had to close that off so that people wouldn't sit there until, like,
oh, God.
the custodians could.
People sometimes.
It was... Why? Why would you change your baby in a public restaurant?
Okay.
I mean...
At least do it in the bathroom, because I know some places have, like, actually, like, you know, like, baby station, changing stations.
Yeah, there was a restroom right around the corner, but she changed it on the table!
Oh, gee. People are weird. People can be really weird. It's just, wow.
So anyway, Animal Crossing.
That's what I'm crossing. I love when you tried for all that. Oh, jeez.
So, let's talk about Animal Crossing history.
Yeah, but Animal Crossing is pretty fun. What's your history with Animal Crossing, Gator?
So I was interested in it forever.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
One eternity later.
So, I first got the games because I got my sister's City Folk and Wild World on Christmas. And then a little later got New Leaf. That was the first one I played. I absolutely loved it. And later on we got a Amiibo Festival. Say what you will about that game. I actually really like that one. My family and I, we played it every month for like a year or so. Okay. It was really fun. The New Horizons came out, and then we got this. The Island Transfer Tool.
Island Transfer Tool, yeah, the best thing ever.
It's the best Animal Crossing.
Best thing ever. The best thing ever.
What's your Animal Crossing history?
Well, I mean, I've been in the...
Time's up!
I hate you. I've been in the Animal Crossing series forever. 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 But yeah, I've actually been in the Animal Crossing for a while now. I started on the GameCube actually. That was I started way back when the first game released on the GameCube and everything. All that, and played it then. And I really enjoyed it when I played the original. I put a ton of hours into the original. I haven't played the original one like almost 10 years probably, but I probably got hundreds of hours into it when I was younger and stuff like that. Like and everything. I played a ton of that. I have played a little bit of, I think I have tried City Folk once, but like, I think I rented it for like a day or two when I was like really younger, but I only played maybe like a few hours out of it at most, but I don't remember at all. And then I have played the Wild World, I played a little bit of Wild World too. I mean, I played mainly most of it, I mainly played the original on GameCube. But then like, then when New Leaf released, New Leaf was one of my Animal Crossing New Leaf was I think that was like one of my first games I got for my 3DS when I got my 3DS because I got my 3DS Christmas of 2013 I believe. It was my 3DS when I got that around that time, and I didn't get it for Christmas, but I bought it as a Christmas gift like a day or two after I got my 3DS. It was like the very first game I owned, basically. Besides, I think was it Luigi Mansion Dark Moon,
Yes.
which I only played a few hours of that.
I love that game.
Like I got that actually as a Christmas present, but I think I went out and bought like Pokemon. I think if I remember, I think I went out to get Pokemon Y and New Leaf. Those are the two games I bought. I think. I know I got Luigi Mansion Dark Moon, but I played. And I only got the digital version of New Leaf, so I had it on my 3DS. But like I spent like years on playing on that and everything. I spent I think almost 200 hours on New Leaf, just New Leaf alone and everything. And I really enjoyed that game. Like I also enjoyed the original a lot too. Like the original Animal Crossing on GameCube is also up there too.
Yeah.
But New Leaf was on another level, was really great. And then New Horizons came out, and I played a lot when that came out. Not as much as New Leaf because I feel like New Horizons, like I really enjoyed New Horizons and stuff like that. But then after like a while, I kind of got bored a little bit, and it seems like a lot of the villages are like just are boring compared to like the previous games. So like, unless you start a new game, I think I would like it more. But like I still almost put 100 hours into New Horizons. So I've quite a bit of experience between playing original, New Leaf, and Horizon. Even though I have played a little bit of WoW as well.
Yeah, like.
So I've been basically an OG fan almost.
Yeah.
It's so weird though that I'm the OG fan and you guys don't start until like New Leaf or whatever, or not long before that.
Yeah, like I absolutely love New Horizons. I think New Leaf, in terms of just pure gameplay, I think it's the better one. But I have a bit of sentimental value with New Horizons.
Like I still like New Horizons quite a bit.
There's a very complicated story. I don't know if I can say it.
Okay, you can tell me off video if you want.
Yeah. Long story short, someone was in a bad situation and this game saved them. So.
Okay. You can tell me off if you even want to.
Yeah.
Don't have to, but yeah, basically I've been a fan since the OG and everything and all that. Like it was back then where each town was a memory card. Like one town was on a memory card and each town was on a memory card.
I wish so much New Horizons give you multiple islands per save.
So yeah, so you could do it like you could have multiple memory cards. So you could do one, and so you can like because the GameCube has two slots, so you can travel to the other village, city, or the other town in the game if you have both of them in.
Yeah.
But the thing about that is a lot of times if you talk to the people in the other town, they might move to your town, the other memory card. So it's like you do have to worry about that. They might move to your other memory card. So like if you have like a bunch of people in one town and someone visit yours or something like that, they might end up moving to their town. I know that was one of the issues. Also I remember back in the Animal Crossing GameCube day is with fossils. Fossils they still had the museum and all that, and they still had like they had fossils still, but with fossils back in the day, you had to actually send the fossils in the mail and wait the next day to even like for them to to revive the fossil and so you had to even wait a full day. I mean, you can still set your clock to the next day, but like because in New Leaf and Horizons, you can just go to the museum once you get a fossil.
Yeah.
But in like the original Animal Crossing, you had to wait a day or two to get it, and then they mail you the fossil back. It's like, and I remember like that was really annoying, but it was also interesting, fun. This was a different time too. Like just how much Animal Crossing had evolved. It was like back then you had to mail a fossil and then stuff. It's like I always sent it like the same level. I have a fossil.
Yeah.
Like, I just put some random note saying I have a fossil in the message. It was really weird in the original Animal Crossing. And also in the original Animal Crossing, you actually start off working for Tom Nook a little bit.
Yeah. Man, I really wish I got the original when I had the chance.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's good. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's not as good. I don't think it's as good as a New Leaf, but it's up there.
Yeah.
I will enjoy it.
My favorite game store back in Oregon, like they always had it for $40.
Oh, that's
which is an amazing deal compared to what you find nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah, I still have it. I still have it. I haven't played in like 10 years because because I basically played New Leaf for a while, for years. Then I played Hawaiian, so I haven't really touched New Leaf in 10 years. And also, I lost the original memory card a long time ago. So, and I have a memory card for my GameCube now, but I lost it a long time ago, so I don't have any of my save stuff.
I'll give you $2 for it.
Oh, and I remember back in the day we used to do a lot of cheat codes for Animal Crossing and everything. We always used the money one.
Yeah.
Even though I never fully put off my went to fully upgrade though. I actually never have done that in any of the Animal Crossings where I paid off my full rent. Sometimes I got up there pretty high.
I only did that in New Leaf. I haven't done that in New Horizons.
I have got to all the fossils in I think New Leaf, and I think I also got all the fossils in the original as well. I think the New Leaf. Now I'm trying to think. I think in New Leaf I got all the fossils. I think in the original I also got maybe all the fossils at one point. I'm not exactly remember. And I think in New Horizons I got almost all of them. I don't think I got all of them in New Horizons, but I got close.
I got all the fossils in New Horizons, and I'm gonna try to get all the paintings before.
Oh, that's really hard to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like that's like the least amount I had in any of the Animal Crossings was the paintings.
They made it
and they had paintings in the original too, I believe.
The last update made it a lot easier because you can now always visit Red in Arves Island.
Alright.
So, but what I really freaking hated, not only was he super rare, but now there's a possibility that all of his paintings were fakes. That was never a thing in previous games.
What did I say?
All of Red's paintings in
or a chance.
Yeah, they can all be fake.
Oh god! Usually when he shows up, I just look online and see which ones, and then look at my paintings what I have in the game versus what online to see which ones are fake. I always just do that.
I never know what the real ones look like.
That's why I always go online whenever he comes, just to look at it and like twice. Sometimes it can be hard to tell. So, but yeah, I just do that. But even then, he doesn't come that often. I didn't get that many because most of the stuff is either like, well, I basically had I think I mainly had almost all the fossils. I had quite a bit of fish, and then I think it was like fossils the most, then fish, then bugs, and then paintings.
Yeah.
But I did get quite a bit of paintings, I think, in Hawaii and New Leaf / Hawaii just compared to the original. Because in the original, I had I think 1 or 2 paintings. I think they had paintings still in, if I remember correctly, but I know I didn't have that many.
There was one thing in Wild World I really loved where you can use a touchscreen to draw constellations.
Yeah. And did they still have the 2 cop villagers, or the 2 copper, or the 2, where are the 2 cops in New Horizons? I know they are in New Leaf. I know you can get them in New Leaf.
I don't think so.
I know they were in the original, but they were already there in the original. And I remember going to there and they have missing items.
They might appear in Brewster's Cafe.
Okay. I was wondering because that's the one thing in New Leaf I never had gotten.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I never got in New Leaf was that.
Yeah.
Or New Horizons. But I remember seeing them in the original.
I think before I stopped playing New Leaf, I was working on.
That's the one thing I didn't get.
Crap, what's his name? The guy who yells at you.
Rossetti.
Rossetti.
Yeah. Oh god, I remember Rossetti. I remember doing that so many times in the original on purpose. Sometimes too. This time where I just start the game, just reset on purpose in the original. But thing in the original, he comes every single time in the original, no matter what. So it's the first few times alright, but then after if you keep doing it too much, sometimes there's times where I actually do forget to save or something, or someone ends up turning my console off, and it's go away. Really?
I loved him in Smash Bros. Brawl, how he would yell at the players.
Oh yeah, he's in Brawl if you reset?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if you reset, he's one of the assist trophies.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess, okay. But yeah, I know it's funny if you just reset. When I think in Hawaiians they're different. But I know in the original, every time you turn off it, he always comes if we set it without saving. But if you save, you should be fine.
He's retired in New Horizons.
Yeah, I guess he has to get someone else.
If you somehow get trapped when you're in the middle of construction and stuff like that, then you can call him and it's Rossetti who saves you.
Yeah, and also in the original, one thing that's different in the original they have the train in the original. Where between transfer, you have train, so you have rover, and when you travel by train to the other town.
I miss the train so much. I
Yeah,
love trains.
That was the original one, but I remember there's times where like we didn't. I know growing up we didn't like rover, but there's times where like rarely you can get like someone else, where it's literally a cat with empty face and can draw and create a face. In the original, there's times where we can get like a different character come. Instead of rover, it's like someone with no face, and you can just draw the character's face.
Always do a Triforce.
Yeah. So you could technically draw a Triforce and have the Triforce face. At least I know that was a feature in the original Animal Crossing. It was always fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a way to do it. I don't know exactly how to do it, but I know there's that way.
Yeah, I didn't have the game, but like,
yeah.
I was at a friend's house one time. We drew a Triforce, and
Nice.
I think one of them drew like a Pokeball.
Nice. Just imagine. I just imagine a Pokeball head. Or a Pokeball face, not head, but face.
So like, I love Rover, but the name.
But it's the character you draw on is not Rover, it's someone else.
Going back to like Rover.
Yeah, okay.
But like, the name Rover always reminds me of something. So
The Mars Rover.
what?
The Mars Rover.
Oh yeah.
You said no, it's another rover. Mars Rover.
So, a family friend.
Wow, we roll gently down the street.
Life's a
But
box
a dream,
of.
but a dream. I don't know. Oh, whatever it is.
What were we talking about?
It's about Rover.
Yeah, Rover. So a family friend had a song about a dog named Rover. I don't remember how it goes.
A dog. I thought Rover's a cat.
We're crying over my
We already
poor
know that
dog
dog's better than
Rover
cat.
because we ran him over with the mower.
We know that dogs are better than cats. So that's
So
one time I actually when doing mowing the lawn at my parents' house. Like we had really tall grass. I remember there was like a baby bird on the side of the fence. She went over with the lawnmower.
you monster!
I did not know it was like really small. I didn't see the baby bird. I was
You
like,
monster!
I mean, I was like, chunk. I was like, oh god, what is that?
Whoops.
And then I saw like a little later, like little tiny feathers. Like, oh, oh. It's like, gee, I saw tiny
That
feathers
shouldn't
on
be
the
funny.
ground. It's like, oh god, that's awful.
That shouldn't be funny.
I know it's awful. Like I just remember that one time where I actually went over baby bird with the lawnmower. Like, oh, there's tiny feathers there. Like, wow. Well, it was on the side of the fence, on the ground, where it had really tall grass, so I didn't see it.
I'm just picturing like a super cartoon style.
Oh god.
It's like you going and then.
Oh god, it's not like that. Yeah, probably. I heard a chunk. I was like, oh god, what's that? I heard like a tiny chunk noise. Like, what? Did I run over? Like, oh god, it's awful.
A moment of silence for the bird Brandon murdered.
I didn't mean to. I really didn't mean to. I was like, oh man, it's all that. It's like when you're actually like, if you're driving and there's like a tiny animal on the road. It's like, oh no, get away.
What have you done?
I killed the turtle.
So every now and then there's a cute little frog that'll appear at Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, nice.
One time it actually tried getting into one of the drink carts.
Okay.
So that was fun.
So how long are we going to do this for?
I don't know. We're at 24 minutes right now.
We're at 24 minutes. Great. I'm gonna drink up my soda.
Yeah.
Where's the soda at?
I swallowed it.
Drink it! Cough it up, Gator. Oh, jeez, that's nasty.
All right, let's go for 30 minutes and then call it quits.
All right. What are we gonna do the next 6 minutes? I guess 5.5.
Let's talk about boobs.
Okay. Whose boobs are we gonna talk about? Laura's?
James.
James. I said Laura. You said James. Wow. Wow. I said Laura Claw, and you said James. This tells you our personalities right there.
Oh, James, I'm sorry.
Are they floppy?
Oh god, I don't want to know.
Hey, you're the one that wanted to talk about it. You mentioned his.
Okay.
God, James is gonna hate us.
You saying Laura and me saying James is making me imagine like PS1 Laura with James's head. Like triangle boobs.
Oh god. Oh my god. What? Oh god. I was more oh gee. Replace it. Oh my god. Have it where you just play play the original Tomb Raider and it's a mod and it's just James' head. It's a Doris Clough head, it's James' head.
And instead of bullets, it's like he slaps my head and the bullets are my head.
Oh jeez. And it makes a cartoony slap too, like a Nintendo game.
We have problems.
Like it makes the slaps they have like in what's it, Mario Maker. Did they have slaps in Mario? Yeah. Oh, the punch. No, that's the punches.
Yeah, the punches.
Yeah, they make that noise. Slap.
I always love those Mario Maker stages where it's like an auto-scroller and it plays the music.
That's always fun. And hey, remember the Underwater Death Challenge? That James loved. He loved the Underwater Death Challenge.
He struggled with that one for a while.
I know.
That was like a big chunk of
I
it.
kind of wish that I kind of wish I played more of the second game so I could recreate that or create a second level version or create another version of it. But even though I don't think it can be anything that difficult like that. And I think there was a comment that said from someone on that level said they made it for Spy too. I think there was a comment on it when I remember playing it. It's like a good 5+ years ago now, though.
Yeah, that was a while.
That was the Wii U. So that was like the original Mario Maker.
Wait. Okay. So we met in 2014, right?
What is that? Yeah.
Like we started. Dude, we've been friends for like 8 years.
I know. 10 years coming up in not next year, but a year and a half.
We have to do something special.
For 10 years.
Yeah.
Universal, baby. Well, I don't know if Nintendo Land would be open then though. Because I heard that I was looking at Nintendo Land might be open until like 2025.
The one in California would be open by then.
I guess that's true. I guess the one in Florida. I guess Florida's cheaper though.
It's the perfect plan.
Florida is supposed to be cheaper though, but California's like expensive.
California girls were undeniable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top.
Oh, Justin talking about boobs and bikinis.
That's my name.
Boobs?
And bikinis.
Boobs and bikinis? Oh, your name's Justin. Boobs and bikinis. That's her name. First name boobs, last name bikinis.
Can you imagine somebody actually named that?
And real name's lingerie. Real name's lingerie. Boobs, lingerie, bikinis.
Oh boy.
Oh god. So again, what's your boob size?
What was it?
So what's your boob size?
Flat.
Flat? No, double D.
I'm flat and proud.
I'm flat and I'm proud. Now say it louder. I'm flat and I'm proud.
I'm flat and I'm proud.
Like I said, all boob size matter. What are you even doing?
This is the greatest video we've ever done.
Yeah, at least it's passing time.
Alright, so we're approaching the end of this episode.
Oh god, that's how we're gonna end it? Wow. Really, you're the one that started the conversation like that.
Thank you all so much for watching Animal Crossing New Horizons Island Transfer 2.
And he's been what was it again?
Boobs and bikinis.
Boobs and bikinis. I've been bras and panties. What's exactly it?
Thanks for watching Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Oh, bras and panties.
That was the greatest thing we've ever done.
Oh god, James is gonna hate us.
Oh man.